back in the stand. It's our last evening here in Ohio. And I want to talk a little bit about hunting pressure. In years past, we never saw it. It was once in a blue moon we'd see another human being in this forest. But that's because we were hunting at a minimum of 45 minutes off the road, sometimes an hour and 15-minute hike off the road. But as we've aged, in this week, it got super hot, 76 degrees 3 days in a row. The deer weren't moving except at night. There's no acorns, so they were staying closer to the grass on the sides of the roads. So we had to move stands. Our normal spots weren't good, so we moved stands 5 times. And it gets heavy moving all that with your camera equipment and everything. So we decided we're going to make it easy on us, and we're going to hunt 15, 20 minutes off the road. And then we found out what hunting pressure really was. And the point is, if you get way back off the road, you ain't got to worry about any hunting pressure. People ain't going to do it. We just walked past a guy that was 50 yards from the highway, and we walked right underneath his stand to get in here. We could see him from the road. That's how far people are going. When we went back 45 minutes, we didn't run into anybody. But we've got people, we're only 20 minutes in, and we got people on 1, 2, 3 ridges around us that we know of, that we can verify within 500 yards of us. So that they're all hunting the same deer we're hunting, but when we hunted in the back, nobody was hunting those deer. So get back here in the back. If you're young enough and spry enough, get back here in the back. Try not to hunt up here next to the front unless you just want to be crowded. This is unbelievable hunting pressure on this public land in Ohio. People come here from all over the place. I mean, we've already seen tags from like 10 different states. But we never ran into a person for 6 years hunting back in the back, 45 minutes in. So we're going to sit here. We got just the morning left. It's supposed to be 33 degrees in the morning, so if we got a chance, it's going to be then. our 14th hunt, 7 full days. The first 5 were really hot, record-breaking temperatures. The last 2 were really windy. We saw our first deer yesterday, and then it cut off cold this morning, and the rut just started. We had 2 does come in first. One of the does was fixing to come into heat and had that little 8-pointer on her tail, and they came right to the shooting lane here at 15-20 yards. But the big buck hung back, started making scrapes, and just didn't follow them. He let them disappear over the ridge, and I think he didn't hear where they went, but that doe wasn't fully in heat yet, and he was letting that young buck run her around. But we set this stand up. The scrape line was coming this way towards the primary scrape area in this bottom behind us, and we did not think they would come around the back end of our tree here. We've got a pond down below us on this side, and the wind is primarily blowing over that pond. And if that buck would have just followed that hot doe over the hilltop here, he would have never smelled us, but as they do, he did the unexpected. Walked down here below us and about closest he got was about 35-40 yards. And I was not going to attempt a shot like that with my bow through this brush. It's not super thick, but there's some limbs in my way. If I'd had a crossbow, I'd have bent down and squeezed a bolt through there. But so goes bow hunting. We gotta leave here. We gotta pull out about 9:30 and go home. So it's probably the last little bit of luck we're gonna have. That'll probably keep me coming back to Ohio, though. I'll probably not see a buck like that in my home state of North Carolina.